how you guys can do a special effect using text and a picture. This is gonna be real simple, and it's not gonna take you long. Okay, since we're on the bullying prevention campaign, I want to do something that has text and it's got a picture. So we're just gonna go ahead and start with a picture about friends, about you, about your family, and you guys can use words like love, like family, like friendship, like kindness. So just like we did before, we're gonna put the picture inside, and this is gonna be our background. Remember, if you're trying to research for pictures on the internet, the higher this value, the better quality your picture is gonna have. Okay, so please try to use a good picture with a good quality, so the results will be really nice on your picture. Okay, the first thing I want you guys to do is that you guys will duplicate your background layer, and we don't need to change the name of it. We're just gonna keep it with the same name. So now we have two, and this one, as you guys can see, is locked just for protection purpose of Photoshop, and the one that we're gonna do the work on is this one right here. Okay, we're gonna add a new layer, and as you guys can see, the new layer goes on the top. I'm going to reorder this one, so I'm gonna select my layer 1, and I'm gonna drag it in between the other two layers, the copy and the background. So this is where I'm gonna have my layer in the middle of my two pictures, and I'm gonna fill my layer with the white color. So I'm gonna go to the paint bucket. If you don't have the paint bucket and you have this one right here, remember, if you click the right click, it's gonna show you more tools that you guys have available. All these little icons that have this little arrow on the bottom is because you guys have more than one tool available. So in this case, I'm just gonna select my paint bucket. I'm going to select my white color, and to change my white to come first, I just click on this arrow right here, and my white is gonna be at the front. So that means that if I click on it, it's gonna get filled by white, but you won't see it because it's in the middle. As you guys can see here, you guys see like squares. Okay, as soon as we click inside, there's no more square because it got filled by white. So that's what I want you guys to do. Okay, now we're gonna click on the move tool, and we're gonna click on our first layer, which is the top one over here, and we're gonna click on our text tool. In our text tool, before you guys make the square, I want you guys to choose the type of font impact and the size. That can be 72. We can increase the size of this one, but don't worry about it. We're not gonna do it right now. And when you guys have those things ready, when you guys have those things selected, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna write something like friends, and we're gonna put friends. And I want you guys to make this box the size of your letters. Okay, do not make it too big, because if you guys make it too big, it won't work for the thing that we want it to work. So also, remember, here's where you guys also can wrap up your text, and on this case, I'm not going to use the arc. The one that I'm going to use is the where it says arc upper, and I'm going to click OK. Now that I have this, I click here on this check, or I click enter, so I can have my letter. I can move it with my move tool, I can move it over here, but since I want it bigger, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna press the control key on your keyboard and the letter T. To remember this one, this is to change the size of an object in your Photoshop. It doesn't matter if it's text, a picture, or a shape. So I'm just gonna take it by the sides, by the edges, and when I have it ready, I'm just gonna click OK here, and your letters will be nice. I'm just gonna try to center it just a little bit more, and there we have it. We're not done yet. What we're gonna do next is that we're gonna change the order of our layers, and this one, the one that we have here, we're gonna drag it all the way to the top. So once again, the first one on the top is gonna be a picture, then comes your text, then comes the white layer, the layer that doesn't have anything, it's just filled by white color, and the background, which we're not gonna use because it's locked. Okay, so we're gonna click on the top layer where we have our picture, our duplicate of our picture. We're gonna go to the layer option here on the top, and we're gonna scroll down, and we're gonna click where it says group with previous. What this gonna do is that it's gonna create a pattern. It's gonna cut the letters or the pictures from your text, and this is the design that we have. Since we cannot see a lot of the text because we have a white background, what we can do, if you guys want, is that you guys can change the color of this one. So if you guys want to change the color, what you can do is just click on another color and click inside, and it's gonna get filled. Also, if you guys can choose another color, it's up to you. So change the color and do something that you guys like. Also, just like we learned before, if you guys go to your text layer where you guys have your letters, and you guys click the FX, and you guys click where it says drop shadow, this is gonna create a shadow underneath. And to see this, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put the distance, and I'm gonna spread it around a little bit, and I'm gonna increase the size. I can make it like this. Okay, so it's gonna look nice, and there we have it. This is the first assignment that you guys have to do, and just follow on to the second video so you guys can make the second assignment. Okay, or just click pause on this one, and you guys can open the other one.